What did you think of Black Lives Matter when it was going on?
First off, I'm like, I didn't need someone to tell me that my life mattered. I always had a problem with the term Black Lives Matter because it's like up for question or dispute. I knew that. So it's like so much language that has to do with that movement was like, it didn't necessarily suit me. So many different feelings that you could have just got automated for you and still are in a certain way. And I remember the specific moment of like that being on coffee shops. The entire Met is dandyism of Blackness that everybody's like, y'all want that now? You know what I mean? And it's just like, you see how the progression of culture and the culture is like a catch-22. And it's like so much representation that there's none anymore. You know, like there's too much representation. It's like, I grew up in this industry. It's like I've always been independent, like even at 17, 18, 19. It's like the same people that I've been seeing around and like had the chance to meet. It's like you kind of see that things are just not real. When they would come to a show, like people were like, oh shit, that's like the new thing and that's the proposal of what it is. And then like 2 years later, you see the thing emulated in a European stance. And that's the thing that ends up in the store. And so I've never been like confused about that. Also too, just saw the limit of what that is, even trying to play that game. So I kind of just at a certain point had to be real. Even in the early days, it's like kind of like this like satire of like people not being ready for what I was presenting them and always trying to be like, why don't you just make men's and women's? This is, you know, like it's just like all this like, you know, especially on the internet, you know, but then all of a sudden when everybody loves this, you love it now? You didn't even see it yet. They just saw you know what I mean? And that started to fuck with me because I'm just like, that's not what this is about. It just started to overshadow what the work is. You're not a designer anymore, but you're a Black designer. You know what I mean?
And
which
that,
I am, but I'm like, you guys weren't calling me that before, you know? Like,
and now that has a currency.
Everything but, you know? It is like I accepted that because I just know what's not real. Again, never had another job. Always done this since 17. 2 collections a year in this like New York fashion system that wasn't like refusing to pay for Fashion Week and being like, no, I'm not giving Ruth whatever the fuck $200 to put my name on a list. I'm just gonna do it because it's not for them. You know what I mean? The art world would be the way that I would get support and spaces and different things. Like it wasn't the fashion world. So it's like, I've never been confused about that. So when people change, I don't change.